Story time. In 2012, I learned that cotton gets more pesticides sprayed on it than so many other crops. So in 2012, the statistic was that 25% of the pesticides sprayed in the US were sprayed on cotton, not on our food, on the stuff we're going to wear. So I was kind of appalled, and I made this commitment back in 2012 that I was going to only get clothing either secondhand or organic. Well, back in 2012, there was very, very little that you could buy just like at the store. I mean, there was almost nothing at the store. You could get socks and underwear from a brand called Pact. Now, this tank top I'm wearing is actually by Pact. They use solar power and stuff like that to power their factories. They're still kind of like the fast version, the fast fashion type of version of organic. They definitely put out like stretchy stuff that's gonna wear out. In fact, this is wearing out. I've owned this for a long time, but whatever. Anyways, at least it's better and not, contributing to that ridiculous pesticide overhead that gets dumped from airplanes into our air and into our water and into everything. So I made that commitment. So then I had to learn to sew, because what else was I going to do? Because there were lots of things I could not just get thrifted, especially because I'm also sensitive to chemicals, and ew, the nasty chemicals sometimes in thrifted clothing can be so hard to get out. So anyways, I made this skirt. This is actually really easy. Like, just making this cute, adorable skirt is actually way easier than you think. This is just two pieces of fabric that I just decided to only connect to down here to give it a nice, cute little slit. And I did make the back panel just slightly larger, because we do tend to be a little bit larger in the back of our, down here. And then there's a little piece of elastic that is completely encased in the cotton, because I don't like that scratchiness touching me. And there you go. And now, these days, Pact makes more than underwear and socks. They make a whole line of clothing. This top here is from Maggie's Organics. They also make clothing. You can also get clothing from Koyuchi and so many other brands. There's lots of options now. You can also get linen, which doesn't have quite the same environmental overhead as cotton. And linen also lasts longer and doesn't just like wear out as much every time you wash it. So there's lots of options, and I do also just recommend sewing. So that's a little bit about me. This is Raiderly signing off.